Hey YouTube, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to replace your car's engine air filter. It's a very simple procedure because it does not require any tools. However, it's a very important step in maintaining your car and extending its lifespan. So to begin this process, you first have to pop the hood, and the hood release will be available on the driver's side of the car. Once you open the hood, you will see the engine bay, and the engine air filter will be contained in something called an air box. The air box will be easy to identify because it will have air filter printed on top of the box. Now before we change the engine air filter, it's important to understand why we need to do this in the first place. So the job of the engine air filter is basically to filter all the contaminants in the air. Most vehicles have an internal combustion engine, and for that engine to run, it requires three essential things. One is a spark, one is fuel, and one is air. Fuel comes from the fuel tank, and that's what we pump at the gas station. The air is taken in from the front grille of the vehicle, where it passes through an air intake system, which then passes it to the air filter, and the air filter filters out all the contaminants in the air. Now it's important to do that because any kind of contaminants going into the engine will spoil the engine over time and reduce its lifespan. And the third and final thing that's required for the engine to run is a spark, which is produced from the spark plugs. So now that we understand the importance of an engine air filter, let's go back to the airbox to replace that filter. The airbox is held by two pins, so we'll go ahead and open those two pins. Once we open the pins, we have to move the airbox slightly back before lifting it up, and that reveals the engine air filter. So I'm now going to remove the old engine air filter, and as you can see, it's pretty dirty and it's probably not been changed in quite a while. And for comparison, here's the new filter, and as you can see, there's a night and day difference between both of them. I'm now going to put the new engine air filter back inside the airbox, and then I'm going to close the airbox. At the bottom of the airbox, there are two slots where the airbox needs to fit into. So once we place the two pins at the bottom of the airbox into the two slots, we will then align the top of the airbox and close the two pins on the top. So there you have it. That's all you need to do to change your car's engine air filter. I hope you guys found this video useful. As a bonus tip, considering that the airbox is in very bad condition, I will quickly show you how to clean the exterior of the airbox. So what you will require is a degreaser and a toothbrush. You will then spray the degreaser onto the toothbrush, and then you will get scrubbing. You can scrub all over the airbox, and especially the spaces around the airbox, because that's where most of the dirt seems to be deposited. And then once we are done scrubbing, we will then wipe it off with a microfiber towel. So after wiping the airbox with a microfiber towel, you can see that it looks close to brand new. So yeah, and that concludes this video, and I hope you guys found it useful. Catch you guys in the next one.